A second plane carrying both foreigners and Afghan refugees since the Taliban seized power has landed in Qatar. On board were a group of weary French nationals, as well as Germans, Canadians and Belgians. The relief to have escaped the Islamic extremist regime all too evident. Just being in Afghanistan was a danger in itself, because we didn't know if we would survive until tomorrow. Life was taken one day at a time. Meanwhile, the United Nations Human Rights Commission put out a statement condemning what it described as the Taliban's increasingly violent response to dissent. It urged the new regime to stop using force against protesters and journalists and to stop detaining them. In the United States, nearly 10,000 Afghan refugees are being housed at this army base in Texas, one of 8 bases that have been converted into refugee camps. Eventually, after security and medical checks, they'll be resettled. These are the families that are left behind, displaced people living in squalid conditions in a park in Kabul. The humanitarian situation is dire. The UN says this year half of all children under 5 will be acutely malnourished. There are also severe water shortages. 9 million Afghans now lack access to clean water. These Afghan refugees have made it as far as Bosnia. They're camped out by the border with Croatia, hoping to make it into the EU. But the Croatian police have time and again pushed them back.